Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another weekend update video. Today we're going to take a look at Palantir. It's been a few days since we've taken a look at this stock, so let's do another deep dive because I have some good news and I think some good TA and options set up to report. So let's get right into it. But before we do that, I want to tell you about a new website I've been using lately, and that is upgrade.chat. If you haven't heard of them yet, their website is www.upgrade.chat. You can see right here in the top left corner. And their biggest selling point is that they can set up a paywall for your Discord server. So if right now you're using other bots or if you're doing it manually, they will set up a paywall for you. They can pay out, as you can see right here, through PayPal or Stripe. And not only that, they have so many other amazing features. They accept multiple forms of payment. So no matter what your Discord users or customers are using, there's a way for them to pay. But take a look at these other features that I have not found in any other bot that I've come across. You can have referral rewards. So if one of your members refers another member to your Discord server, you can give them a discount on their membership fee. You have statistics you can follow. Obviously, this will automatically enter and kick out members of your Discord server without you having to worry about it. As soon as they pay, they'll immediately get Discord server access. If they cancel their membership, once their membership expires, it will automatically remove them from your server. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. It's completely hands off. I've been using it for a while now, and it's been 100% rock solid stable. So as you can see right here, customers love it, and I will say, I love it as well. Not only that, but you can set up your own storefront. So if you have merch you're selling, or if you have other products aside from just your Discord server, you can have that all integrated into upgrade.chat. And if that's not enough to convince you, take a look at this. If we scroll down here, the most common platform I'm assuming most people are using is Patreon. And the reason why you would want to upgrade to upgrade.chat, take a look at this. They only charge 6% fees, which is literally half of what Patreon is charging. And you can see right here all the extra features that they're offering. So not only do you pay less in fees, but you get more for your money. So in my opinion, this is a win-win. If you want to sign up for your Discord server or your merch store or whatever else you want to set up a paywall for, link is in the description below. Make sure you use my referral link and tell them Solo sent you. So as we can see, like we do in every video, let's talk about the market overall and look at this deep red on the last trading day, which was yesterday. The market did not have a good day. The S&P was down 2%, the Dow, NASDAQ, they were all down pretty big. But like we'll see right now, Palantir was down, probably dragged down by the market like the rest of the stocks were, but not down by that much, only down 1.35% during the day. Yes, down another 0.2% after hours, but look at this. During the first half of the day, Palantir was definitely in the green. Like I said, probably got dragged down just by the market going down with the ship. But overall on the week, you're still looking in the green. You're up slightly, up 1.9% on the week. On the month, you're still up over 38%. Over the past 3 months, you're still basically two-bagging it, up over 230%. And on the year, of course, Palantir was a relatively recent IPO, so you are still up pretty big since IPO date. We can see we are up over 250% as I'm making this video. Let's take a look at the option chain to see if these options are still juicy. Let's see. If we want to sell a put that expires this Friday, a weekly, at the money, you would collect $218 in premium, and you would put up $3,500 in capital. So that would give you a return on risk calculated of 6.2%. It's not bad, right? It's not the worst I've seen, but if you're looking at some of the crypto stocks like Marathon Patent Group, like Riot, I mean, clearly if you're looking at like Nokia, AMC, GameStop, those stocks are just super juicy through the roof. Like I said, I would say this is an okay rating, meaning not the juiciest I've seen, not the worst I've seen, but if you believe in the company, I think it's giving you some decent juice if you're into the options game. Let me show you the news articles that I came across today. So this one is out of Yahoo Finance and it came out of Zacks. And this one is titled Palantir Technologies moves minus 1.35%. What you should know. So I love articles like this because they usually give it to you flat and straight. So let's just see what they think I should know. And in the first paragraph, they basically say what I just told you, that the Dow lost over 2%, NASDAQ lost 2%, S&P was down 1.9%, but Palantir, they managed to limit their losses by being down only, I should say, 1.35%. So good news there. I think it wasn't dragged down by the market overall. But let's see, if we scroll down, the best thing I like about these Zacks articles is they give you their rating. So right now, Palantir has a Zacks rank of 3, which is a hold rating. So not a buy, not a sell, but I guess if you have shares on it, just hold tight, just hodl your shares. Is obviously not financial advice. These are just my opinions. I'm just showing you that the Zacks rating is hold. Now, the other thing I like to see is, take a look at this. Palantir right now has a forward PE ratio of basically 289, and that is a very big premium compared to its industry, because the industry average is only 32. So it's almost 10 times the industry average. So I don't know, are they alluding to that Palantir is a little bit overvalued? Let me know if you think it's overvalued or not. Let me know if you have shares or options on Palantir right now in the comments below. But let's go to the other article that I saw. So this one, I would encourage you to go check this out. It's on Yahoo Finance. It's an interview they did with Palantir's COO based on the company's success. And he said that the pandemic has been a real accelerant for us. So a little bit of a silver lining for Palantir in the midst of a pandemic. But you can watch the video here, but they have a transcript if you just want to read through it. And like I said, they just do a quick recap, because since Palantir IPO'd, the stock is up 268% and up 52% this year alone, because investors, they say, are getting a little bit more comfortable with the software company's business and outlook. And one of the things that, obviously we've covered this on our channel before, but they have contracts with the FDA, with companies, and the UK health system. And the other thing that they said in this interview, if I scroll down here, and I didn't see this come out in the news, but I think the news has just been focused on GameStop and Wall Street Bets and the short squeeze that's going on. But Palantir came out this week and they signed a new deal with mining giant Rio Tinto. And so the interview is asking, what are you going to be doing with them? And is that indicative of a steadier pace of deals? Meaning, are they going to have more deals down the pipeline? And he says that, just like they do with all their companies, says we're helping them wield their vast amounts of internal data they generate from operations, from production planning, from logistics, from customer interactions, to help them run a more efficient company, a more competitive company. I mean, this is kind of the general vanilla statement I think they make about all of their partners or their customers. They say, we're basically analyzing their data and making them run more efficiently, so either they can increase profits or reduce waste, things like that. So it basically seems like, in general, Palantir, they trim the fat for their customers, is what it seems like, just making them more efficient. So I highly encourage you to read through either this transcript or just go to Yahoo Finance and you can just watch the video interview live and take a look at this. Let's go to the Palantir trading graph here on tradingview.com. So you can see I have some previous TA from my last videos, and I had told you, or I had thought, that my opinion was, I think after these 3 or 4 big green candles, we'll have a little bit of a pullback, maybe down to the 23.6% Fibonacci level here, and then keep going upward. Well, I think we need to do a little bit of editing right now, because obviously the recent high has moved from what was previously January 25th up to about $39 to 2 days later on January 27th, Palantir went all the way up to just about $45. So let's move this fib level up like this and see what that shows us. And also, I want to play with moving the bottom of the fib level maybe to the more recent low that was back here and see what that shows us. So let's do something like this, because the most recent low looks intraday on January 4th. And let's see what that shows us for the data. So this is very interesting, because take a look at this. Where we closed, or I should say where we opened the day on January 29th, yesterday, is pretty much right on the 38.2% Fibonacci level. Where we closed, or I should say, again, opened the day on January 28th, is right at the 23.6% Fibonacci level. And look at this, the intraday high on January 25th also topped out at the 23.6% Fibonacci level, and the 61.8% level lines up perfectly with my area of trend around $31.20. So I'm really liking how this is shaping up. So I'm going to leave it like this. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Now the real question is, can I draw another area of trend? I do think that somewhere right around here, $36.50 or so, is an area of what is now resistance right now, since we're trading below it. So maybe this is the pullback that I was thinking was going to happen. So let's see if we extend this out like this. And I think this is what I'm expecting, or this is what I think is going to happen, because we might be in the midst of this pullback, maybe to the 50% Fibonacci level, which is around $33, just a little under $34. So maybe we'll have another red day early next week, and then we will bounce up. So maybe something more along the lines of this. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, this is just my opinion, not financial advice. No technical analysis. Doesn't matter how smart you are, how good you are with the crayons. No TA is 100% accurate. These are all just our opinions. Now, the other interesting thing that I'm seeing, if I zoom out here, you can see initially I saw we were kind of in a wedge pattern, right? We kind of broke out like we typically do out of wedges. Obviously, you can break to the downside too, but everything was looking bullish, especially since the 21-day moving average, which we were riding, was acting as support. I'm wondering if we're forming a little bit of a bull flag right now. For example, what if I showed you something along the lines of this? Because we have a little flagpole here. And I'm wondering, maybe, I mean, this is just a crude estimate because we don't have a lot of price action yet. But what if Palantir is forming another kind of bullish setup, something along the lines of this, let's say? Because it does look like the price action is kind of getting narrower and narrower. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to leave this up there just so in future videos we can see if I was right or wrong. But I wonder if this is the flagpole. And here's the bull flag forming, which that would indicate, if this is true, that we are going to have another maybe pop up and out. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon. Might be weeks, maybe even over a month or so. The other thing to keep in mind, we have earnings coming out on Palantir on February 11th. So maybe we form the bull flag, then we pop out if they crush their earnings sessions. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, just based on what I'm seeing on the fly on the chart. But we'll keep it up there so we can keep up to date with future Palantir videos. Drop me a like and a subscribe if you like these Palantir videos, or if you want me to cover another stock, leave me a comment below. I've been kind of going with whatever's been hot in the news, on Reddit, and in our Discord server lately. So let me know what you want to see next. And let's end the video looking at the option flow data on Palantir to see what the big money was doing at the end of the day yesterday. So here's the trade UI platform that I use for my option flow data. The link is in the description below. We're looking at Palantir for January 29th. A total of 66 sweeps came in. If I scroll down here, I've sorted them by highest dollar value. Take a look at this. The highest valued option sweep was over $806,000, which was a call option for January of next year at the $27 strike. So an in-the-money call. So still bullish, not as bullish as if it was out of the money, but still bullish nonetheless. Take a look at this. $511,000, a 50 strike call on Palantir for, again, January of next year. So I would say 50-50 out of the top 5 or 6 options that came in. Half seem to be calls, the green boxes, 2 are puts, the red boxes, but even the puts are actually in the money because they're 40 strikes. So they are bearish, but they're not that bearish. So I'm still looking pretty good. Maybe this option flow is suggesting what I'm seeing in the TA, that they're expecting a little bit of a pullback before we pop, because a lot of the straight up calls, the very bullish calls, are long-term options. They're January of 2022. Here's a January of 2023. That's a 50 strike for $418,000. Here's another, this is straight bullish, right? $40 strike while Palantir was trading at 36 for $316,000. This is the March, this is a monthly option. So I'm seeing mostly, if I scroll through here, you can see more green boxes than there are red boxes. In fact, of all the 66 sweeps that came in, you can see right here, 44 were calls, only 22 were puts. So definitely more bullish plays than bearish plays. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Let me know if you have options or shares of Palantir right now. As always, make sure you like and subscribe. Join the Discord server if you're not in there already. We're adding new members every single day, which is fantastic to see. It's great to get new opinions, new stocks, new strategies in there. And make sure you add me on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and StockTwits. But most importantly, I hope you have a restful weekend and get ready for another green trading week next week, hopefully. As always, happy trading.